Dear friends, welcome. What a show. Where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? Remember, tonight's show is called MAGA, DOGE, and America First in the battle for the American Republic, because that's what's on the line right now, my friends. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this eve. I am your host, Aldi Regatas, and we're here for the beginning of what we call Lionel Nation, or some people, I don't know why they call it Lionel. The last place on earth where truth isn't filtered through corporate media gatekeepers or spoon-fed by the globalist elite. Oh, no. Today's so-called news isn't about informing you. It's about controlling you, conditioning you, indoctrinating you. Every headline, every byline, every script, every talking point of theirs designed to keep you compliant, distracted, powerless. But we don't play that game. Homie, don't play that game. Oh, no. We cut through the noise and the BS. We reject propaganda. Deliver the raw, unfiltered truth. No censorship, no narratives. Just real, honest-to-God truth. I don't know if you want to call it journalism. Call it whatever you want. So buckle up, my friends. Question everything and join the fight against the media machine. This is Lionel Nation, where truth still matters. So let us begin. First and foremost, I can tell you right now, as a New Yorker, Mrs. Eldon, she is ecstatic. She's doing a little Evie today. She put her hat on and she's running around with a flag because this great president did something, finally, some sanity. President Trump nuked New York's absurd congestion pricing toll, saving workers and commuters from yet another Democratic cash grab, brought to you, by the way, by Salazzo Cuomo. That's right, Andrew, who wants to be mayor. Don't forget that, folks. He did it. This ridiculous scheme cooked up by leftist bureaucrats, him, was set to charge, actually was charging drivers a small fortune just to enter Manhattan, as they say. Because nothing says helping working class Americans like taxing them into oblivion. But President Donald Trump stepped in, gave the middle finger to this regressive nonsense, and now New Yorkers can actually get to work without forking over half their paycheck. Already paying enough. The tolls, the bridges, it's unbelievable. People are taxed to death. We had these things. Anyway, so thanks to him, and of course they're filing suit, so they're going to be doing all this stuff. But I love this man. I love this man. The radical left is losing losing its mind over this screeching about climate change and urban sustainability, whatever the hell it is. But the people, they're ecstatic. They are ecstatic. Ladies and gentlemen, they are ecstatic. We are ecstatic. And I'm going to be really ecstatic Saturday night at the Cutting Room in New York City. Mrs. L, she's got her party favors out and her gown. She's going to wear her tiara. We are ready for Freddie, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be like nothing you have ever seen. Do you hear what I'm saying? Nothing. So make sure you go online. Actually, go below in this. It's on YouTube. Here's YouTube. It's on my Twitter page. It's on lionelmedia.com. And be there. I want to meet you. I want to hold your hand. I want to sop your brow. Whatever the hell that means. Saturday night, be there, my friends. It's going to be something to never forget. And now, my friend, something you shouldn't forget, this critical message. Check 1, 2, 3, check 1, 2, 3. That's not the message, is it? Well, you know what? Here's the message. Listen to me. Are you drowning in debt? You're not alone. New reports show the average person is buried under $8,674 in credit card debt, with total consumer debt soaring to a staggering $104,215, including mortgages, auto loans, student loans, and credit cards. It's a financial crisis, and without a real solution, many will keep spiraling deeper. That's why I want to introduce you to a powerful secret weapon that has helped so many regain control. They specialize in consolidating all your debts into one manageable monthly payment and even negotiate a settlement so that you can pay less than you actually owe. Think about this. They've already settled over $275 million in debt. Think about that. Helping people break free in an average of just 28 months. I've personally recommended their services to friends and clients who needed a way out, and now I'm bringing it straight to you, my loyal Lionel Nation family. So don't wait. Book a free consultation today, right now, at nodebtwithlionel.com. That's nodebtwithlionel.com. The link is right under the title here. It's time to take back control of your finances. Act now. Get out of debt and start living the life you deserve. All right, my friends, what a day. I want to start off by just saying yet again, all right? I want to say yet again how I am absolutely positively shocked at how this president is doing this great, this fast. I'm going to say something. I thought, okay, he's going to do a good job. Good for him. I thought he's going to do a good job. But I never knew it would be like this. I never knew it would be like this. I never had any idea that he would be this fast, this quick. Today, my friends, I don't know if you saw this, but this was fascinating news. Fascinating news. Mayor Adams appeared in court, and Judge Dale Ho said, you know what? Nah, forget it. He punted. All that stuff. Eric Adder, the embattled Cretan mayor of New York, insists that his little corruption scandal has nothing to do with his sudden change of heart on immigration enforcement. Right. Okay. That's why his legal team is working overtime to keep him out of prison, while a judge decided whether his corruption charges should magically disappear. And you know what? He said, I'm not gonna do anything right now. It's a little early. What? It's a little early. A little early? Yeah, it's a little early. By the way, thank you, our good friend Howie Brown, who gifted 5 Lionel Nation memberships. Thank you, Howie. Howie Brown, you've got a lovely daughter, and we mean that sincerely. So what happened was, after all this talk, and this one quit, and this one this, and this one resigned, the judge said, you know what? Now let me bring you up to speed, ladies and gentlemen. See if I can. It's not, I mean, it's interesting, but not that interesting. Let me see if I can explain this to you. Of course, someone said to him, we'll drop these charges if you do the right thing. Now I know people say, wait a minute, wait. If you do the right thing, if you keep doing your job as mayor and help us out with this immigration, we will do everything on our part. We will drop these charges. Capiche? He says, oh, I understand. You sure about that, right? He goes, oh, yeah, I got it. You sure? Yeah. You got any questions? No. Because what you have to understand about Eric Adams is he's retarded. Yeah, I'm sorry. And this is, by the way, with all due respect to the retarded, this guy has been an idiot since I first heard him speak. And he's one of these guys who just doesn't, a man's got to know his limitations. I think that was Clint Eastwood, Magnum Force. So there was this case, and there was a rule called 48A, which says, all right, Judge Ho, we want to dismiss this. So we have to you have to do an application to allow the judge to dismiss the case. Now, as a practical matter, most judges will say, if you want to dismiss a case, that's up to you. Go ahead. I don't care. I got a caseload. What the hell do I care? I'm just the judge. You want to drop it? It's your case. You brought it. Drop it. I don't care. But theoretically, he wants to make sure let me ask you something. Who is the judge interested in protecting? The people? Nope. The government? Nope. President Trump? Nope. The Southern District? Nope. Who? The defendant, Eric Adams. He wants to make sure that somebody says, hey, listen, Adams, you understand that these people could have you on this yo-yo. They can drop the charges, reinstate the charges, drop the charges. Do you understand what's going on? I want to make sure everything's on the up and up. But for the most part, I'm going to dismiss it. But I just want to make sure everything's cool. One guy from Common Cause says he should hire a special prosecutor. This is such bullshit. A special prosecutor? First of all, it's none of your business. The judge isn't the prosecutor. He can't do through a special prosecutor what he can't do by himself. What are you talking about? It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. These people, these brilliant minds, well, so-and-so was from the Watergate. You can't do this. So this Sassoon, whatever her name is, Danielle, whatever, Sassoon, she said, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. Oh, my God, and I'm a member of the Federalist Society, and I'm a conservative, and I a clerk for Nino Scalia, and I'm going to quit because this has gone too far. This is quid pro quo for a bribery case. See the irony of that? Anybody? Anybody see that? Anybody see that? Okay. Would you just go? No, I'm leaving. Oh, and so everybody's so in the world in the juridical profession. Oh my God, she's so. So if she goes to, Sullivan and Cromwell or Latham or Gibson or whatever, all these big white shoe firms. Oh, there she is. She's, oh my God, she's instant partner, million, and she's the one who stood up to Trump. Oh God. And Trump says, I don't care. Get out. Get out. That's it. Trump used to get all upset, go on, Twitter or for Truth Social to 4 a.m. and raise all kinds of hell. No, he didn't care. I love that. He just kind of says, like, I don't care. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. Whatever. That's the way it goes. Okay. Brad Rung says, did you follow the ASAP Rocky case? Seems fishy. Not for a moment, sir. Not for a moment. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. So in any event, the left was fine when Adams was basically kowtowing to the left. Oh, they loved him. They loved him when he said, "Oh, we're a sanctuary city," and then when he finally said, "No, I'm not a sanctuary city," then they came after him like he can't believe. And then he said he wanted to open up Rikers Island. And then Kathy Hochul came in, and then his people quit. Let them quit. Show them the door. Get out. Get out. Now they're treating him like a traitor. This is classic. They used him, tossed him aside, and now expects us to believe that there's no quid pro quo. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Next, one of the reasons why I love this man. Well. Turns out that telling the truth about Ukraine is now considered a crime against democracy. President Trump dared to state the obvious, that Volodymyr Zelensky is ruling without elections. He's a dictator. He's a ruthless thug. And suddenly the media are clutching its pearls, claiming this will embolden Russia. Oh, shut up. The real reason the globalist elite is panicking, you know why? Because Trump is exposing the corrupt Ukraine racket. Billions of taxpayer dollars funneled into that hellhole, into that cloaca with no accountability. And the second someone questions it, they're accused of being a Putin puppet. How many times have we heard that? Maybe if Zelensky wants legitimacy, he should try holding an election like a real leader instead of a globalist puppet. Maybe that would be good. But no. I despise this punk. God bless this president. Who was it? George Galloway was on Piers Morgan, and Piers Morgan said, do you trust Trump? No. Excuse me, he doesn't like Trump. Do you trust Putin more than you do Zelensky. He says, oh, yeah. And he trusts Putin more than Keir Starmer. And, of course, oh, my God, he went crazy. He went crazy. You know what Putin is. You know what he is. It's one thing about him. He doesn't lie. He doesn't make stuff up. Tells you the truth. And Lavrov, I hope Marco never dealt with this guy. This guy has been basically a negotiator, an ambassador, so to speak, not an ambassador, but a foreign minister his whole life. And he is brutal. He just looks the part. He's got a great sense of humor, speaks 5 languages. Next, you're going to love this one. I love this president. Brace yourself, kiddies, for the left's latest meltdown. You ready? President Donald Trump is signing an executive order to finally put an end to taxpayer-funded benefits for illegal aliens. That's right. No more free housing, no more food stamps, no more handouts for people who aren't even supposed to be here. The left is going to scream. The left is going to cry. They're going to yell and hoot and holler. And they're going to say, what about the kids? Go back home. They act like they're talking about imprisoning kids. Go back home. You don't be, I don't understand. It's the weirdest thing. And Democrats will call it inhumane, of course. But the American people, they're cheering. Why? Because this is exactly why Trump won. Exactly why he's there. Because he puts American citizens first. Hence the name. While the left treats him or treats us like an afterthought. I love it. You have no idea. Look at me. Do I look like I love it. You love it too. Look at you. I've never seen you look like this before. You're out of your mind. And for good reason. Now, this is important. If you thought USAID was about foreign aid and helping developing nations, think again, my friends. Think again. I think you knew that was bullshit. Turns out it's just another front for corporate elites to seize control of foreign economies. That's right. The latest bombshell report shows how USAID helped facilitate Big Ag's takeover of Ukrainian farmland, turning a war-torn country into a playground for multinational kleptocratic corporations. How do you like that? But sure, let's keep pretending this is about protecting democracy. And the reality, it's about money. It's about control. It's about making sure the right people profit from the chaos. That's what those bastards are about. But it's over with. You got that, Samantha Power? You got that, Kennedy family? And guess what? Jack Schlossberg, I guess they let him out of lockup because he's pitching a fit and screaming and yelling about, what a jerk off. All right, my friend. Elon Musk. How much do you love this guy? How much? And how about this Aubrey St. Nicholas, or what the hell's her name? Sounds like a porn star. St. Clair or St. Cloud, or I don't know what that was. The woman who says, I'm the baby mama. And he's thinking, this guy, he's got what, 75 kids? He said, okay. You think he would say, sure. But he's not doing anything because something tells me that when you get a hold of some PR person who used to work for the Post and then Breitbart, who tries to put the squeeze on him, he says, oh, no. I don't like this. It's not the way you do it. So Geneva St. Clair, whatever her name is, all of a sudden, she's thinking, wait a minute. Where's my money? Who? She can't even get arrested. See what happens with him? Think about this. She thought, I got him. I'll show the... Okay. Elon Musk just committed the ultimate crime, my friends. He said something nice about Donald Trump. That's right. During an interview with Sean Hannity, and Sean actually let him talk a little bit. Well, not too much, but just enough. Just so you kind of, heard the voice. Elon stated the obvious. Trump is a good man, and the radical left has completely lost its mind over him. Cue the hysterics. And the same people who worship Musk when he was selling electric cars are now foaming at the mouth, calling him some kind of a fascist enabler and accusing him of spreading disinformation. Who cares? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. You only take flak and we're the target. It turns out the left doesn't even actually want diversity of thought. They just want mindless obeisance. You got that one? Isn't this great? Can you tell how excited I am to be? I love this. conspiracy theorists. That's right. You're one of them too. You're one. You don't, it's the wrong word, but you're one. You're one. It's like I had a friend of mine, she said, I'm a vegan, but I like chicken. It's like, wait a minute, hold it. You can say whatever you want, but what? What? So for years, they mocked, censored, and canceled you who dared question the official narrative. And now, well, it turns out the so-called conspiracy theorists, of which you are one, were right about everything. Government surveillance, vaccine mandates, globalist control, deep state corruption. So what happens now? Do the media apologize? Does the left admit they were wrong? Of course not. Instead, they double down. They rewrite history and pretend they always knew the truth. It's Orwellian, it's pathetic, and it's exactly why people are waking up. Is this happening right now? Ashley Dupree. Ashley Dupree was there was a Bhutana with Bhutana, yeah, all these tramps, gypsies, tramps, and thieves. And every night they lay your money down, and the men would come around. Ding, 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 ding. I was born in the band of a traveling show. My mama was a hoe, and then give you $20 and I'll. Anyway. Now, if you ever wonder where your tax dollars go, but I'm sure you have, here's your answer. Straight into the pockets of lazy, overpaid federal workers who do nothing but sit on their fat ass while hardworking Americans like you foot the bill. That's right. A new report exposes how government employees are raking in massive salaries and gold-plated benefits while delivering zero results. Meanwhile, the average taxpayer can barely afford groceries. The class war isn't rich versus poor, it's the ruling elite versus you, which is exactly the way they did it years ago in Soviet Russia. Remember that? Remember this one? How about that Endeavor Air jet flipped over? You see that one? Endeavor Air? Does that Endeavor, does that make you say, I'm going on Endeavor? Or you go on United? I think I'm not getting any money from them. My favorite, JetBlue. JetBlue has always been, they get you. Absolutely the best. Southwest was okay. You're indifferent. Some people like Southwest. JetBlue, I like JetBlue. But an Endeavor Air jet flipped on landing, and now people are asking the question, the forbidden question, was the pilot a diversity hire? Of course, the media will call this racist and misogynistic and whatever. But let's be real. When airlines prioritize woke hiring quotas over actual skills and experience, safety will always be compromised. But hey, at least corporate America gets to virtue signal while passengers fear for their lives. So we don't know if it's a woman or not, right? They're just kind of, I don't know. I'm just curious. What do you think? What have you heard? How about this? More Elon Musk. Elon Musk is at it again. That son of a... Proposing a $5,000 dividend check for every tax-paying American funded by savings from Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. It's your money. Naturally, the left is going apeshit crazy. Batshit, I should say, because the idea of actually financial relief for hardworking Americans is an existential threat to their welfare-dependent voter base. And if this goes through, expect them to perform seppuku in mass ceremonies. They're going to scream racism and fascism while doing everything that they can to stop it. But nobody cares. Nobody cares. Understand what I'm saying? And I got to mention the story again. I just... Leave it to President Trump. Oh, my God. Leave it to him to say what everybody else is too afraid to say. I'm saying it again. Zelensky is running Ukraine like a dictator. No elections, no accountability, just billions of our money, your money, all of our money going right into this black hole of nothing. That's right. The left's reaction? Panic. They need to keep up the illusion that Ukraine is a beacon of democracy, because the second people realize that they've been lied to, the whole house of cards collapses. Too late, my friend. The truth is out. You got it? Now, speaking of AI versus AGI, artificial general intelligence, which is the scary thing. Big tech is at it again. I love this. Pushing another, well, they call it a performative woke project. I like it. Google has announced plans to train its AI to understand Aboriginal English. I don't even know what the hell that means. They got some people here in this country, I don't even know what they're saying. As part of its ever-expanding diversity virtue signaling. Because apparently fixing search engine censorship and stopping online manipulation isn't as important as making sure AI is fully fluent in Aboriginal English, in politically correct dialects. Meanwhile, conservatives, free speech advocates, and everyday Americans get shadow banned for saying anything remotely challenging to the left's globalist nature. And by the way, I think shadow banning is, knock wood, I think we're not seeing as much of that. I'm just saying, I don't want to speak too soon. President Trump has only been back in office for a month. 30 days, right? Yeah, 30 days. And the swamp creatures are already drowning in their own tears, their own despair. From gutting Biden's woke ESG, remember that ESG agenda, to cleaning house at the corrupt FBI, Trump's first 30 days have been nothing short of a MAGA masterclass. By the way, which is the name of my tour, Saturday night at the Cutting Room, MAGA-nificent. Tickets available here. This is the most incredible thing in the world. This is a MAGA masterclass in leadership. With each executive order, the radical left is seeing their globalist empire crumble before their very eyes, and it's glorious to watch. Glorious. As the media try to spin every victory as controversial and extreme, Americans like you and me are watching their country get back on track. Whether the elites like it or not, I love it, and you do too. All right, my friends, stop for 1 second. Let me give you something very important to think about, something very, very critical, something extremely, extremely, absolutely critical. You understand this? Listen to our good friends and the great Mike Lindell. He isn't going anywhere. He's right here. You know, when it comes to comfort, support, and a good night's sleep, my friends, MyPillow has revolutionized the way millions of Americans rest their heads with unmatched quality, cutting-edge design, and a commitment to American-made excellence. MyPillow has become a household name. And now with MyPillow.com/Lionel, or using the promo code Lionel, you can unlock exclusive discounts and deals that bring comfort and savings right to your doorstep. That's right, my friend. Mike Lindell and the team in MyPillow aren't just selling pillows. They're on a mission to transform the sleep experience with a wide variety of products beyond their signature pillows. Whether you're looking for supportive adjustable pillows, luxurious Giza dream sheets, cozy towel, mattress toppers that cradle your body in comfort, MyPillow offers it all. And with their 60-day money-back guarantee and a 10-year warranty, you can be confident that MyPillow stands behind every product they sell. Now, why MyPillow stands out? Let me tell you, unlike generic pillows you grab off a department store shelf, MyPillow is customizable and engineered to cater to different sleep styles. Whether you're a side sleeper or a back sleeper or a stomach sleeper, their patented interlocking fill technology adjusts to your specific comfort needs, keeping your neck and spine properly aligned throughout the night. No more waking up with that sore neck, no more tossing and turning, just the restful, rejuvenating, and exhilarating sleep that you deserve. And it doesn't stop at pillows. MyPillow's Giza Dream Sheets, made from the finest Egyptian cotton, offer a smooth, breathable, and luxurious feel, turning your bed into a sleep heaven. So right now, my friends, do the right thing. Go to MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel. It's easy for me to say, MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel, or call 800-645-4965. Simply the best. Trust me. My friends, some interesting questions. Did you know that Pilgrim Media says, was the Vietnam War a USAID spigot? Interesting question. Interesting. Discuss. Spandex says, not naive DJT will save us as long as he allows we the peeps to save ourselves. Very good. And our good friend Joseph Sola says, how about the guilty with an explanation plea for a speeding ticket doing Instacart? The app encourages you to hurry, Your Honor. I like that. Years ago they tried that. Who was it? I think it was Domino's or something. They said, we'll get there in 30 minutes or it's guaranteed. And some people met their doom. It was very, very sad. Now, my friend, let's go back to more. Would you like some more good news? I don't even know where to start. Or to stop. What am I saying start? I know where to start. I've been starting the whole night. The woke corporate agenda, ladies and gentlemen, is losing. And it's about time. You see, Trump's crackdown on the DEI and ESG madness has sent corporate America into a tailspin, forcing CEOs to rethink their obsessive pandering to social justice warriors. But don't be fooled. While the left may be down, they're not out. The woke mob won't give up their stranglehold on Wall Street and big tech. Listen to me. They're not going away without a fight. Americans need to stay vigilant because these globalist schemes don't die easily. You understand what I'm saying? You got what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying, Father? Do you know what I'm saying? Here we go. I love criminal geniuses. This is a good one. Well, another day, another brutal crime spree made possible by Biden's, his open border disaster. A Chilean crime gang has been charged for burglarizing and stealing from the homes of wealthy athletes, providing once again that unchecked illegal immigration fuels criminal enterprises that target hardworking Americans. Now, the left will tell you that border security is racist, while criminals run rampant in our communities. Thankfully, President Trump, that great man, is bringing law and order back. And gangs like this. Oh, by the way, these folks, they take pictures of their loot, of their booty. They actually take pictures of it and go online. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Want some more news? Okay. The deep state should be terrified. Acting D.C. U.S. Attorney Ed Martin has opened an official probe into the Biden administration's corrupt weaponization of the Justice Department. That's right. And I think it's about time. The FBI, the DOJ, and the leftist-controlled courts were turned into a Democratic hit squad for 4 years. And now the real investigation. By the way, nobody quit because of that. Nobody quit. No Scalia clerks or nobody. No Federalists. Nobody quit. That was okay. This, Eric Adams, that's another story. In any event. But now the real investigations are finally beginning, and you can expect the mainstream media to cry political persecution any second now. But when it was Trump in the crosshairs, they cheered. And by the way, one thing which is also very important, they're also looking into, I believe, coming up, they're looking into Chuck Schumer. It's unbelievable. There was something, I don't know if I can get this, but there was a fellow, Dr. Paul Offit, who failed to smear Bobby Jr. because the truth about vaccines is out. Did you see the Yale study about mRNA today? Did you see that? Did you hear that Jerry Nadler stinks? Did you hear that one? George Santos, remember him? The congressman who was said that the only guy who really stinks, or one of the worst body odor problems, is, of course, the obese and rotund and hugely deformed Jerry Nadler. He is our congressman, by the way. So Dr. Paul Offit, O-F-F-I-T, one of the Big Pharma's biggest defenders, tried and failed to take down Bobby the Deuce, proving yet again that the establishment is terrified of anyone who questions their COVID narrative. His Offit, that is his desperate attempt to discredit Bobby, fell flat as more Americans are waking up to the truth about the disastrous vaccine rollout, the suppression of dissent, and the fraudulent science pushed by the Biden administration. Trust the science? Trust this. The days of unquestioned medical tyranny are over. And how about this? You ready for this one? CPAC kicks out January 6 prisoners. Establishment GOP caves to the left. If you thought the GOP establishment was on our side, think again. CPAC, I heard, kicked out J6 prisoner Jake Lang from some particular event. Remember, these folks are not necessarily on our side. You know that, right? You understand that. Meanwhile, the Biden regime continues to persecute Trump supporters while letting people. You do know that, right? How about this one? President Trump is about to do what every hardworking American has dreamed for years: fire 6,000 IRS agents and start gutting the deep state's most feared agency. That's right. The IRS has spent years harassing conservatives, targeting small business owners, and seizing assets with zero accountability. Now, Trump is taking a sledgehammer to the bureaucratic machine, and the left is freaking out. Say goodbye to the weaponized tax enforcers and say hello to my little friend, real financial freedom, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. You ready for this? More cases. It's official. No more freebies for illegals. You've heard this. I think I mentioned this before. President Trump signed an executive order today banning taxpayer dollars wasted on illegal aliens, a move that is long overdue. The radical left is in full meltdown mode, screaming about human rights. You know, nobody's listening to them. Nobody is listening to them. We don't care what they have to say. You got that? Good. My friends, it has been a day that... Oh, I forgot to tell you. Poor Mike Pence. He just can't stop humiliating himself. Once again, Mike Pence is out there scolding Trump and trying to win over the same leftists who hate him anyway. And no one cares. No one cares, Mike. Nobody cares about you. You betrayed your base, and now you're trying to cozy up to the same establishment elites who will never accept you because he doesn't like what Trump said about Zelensky. Trump is building the future of the Republican Party, and Mike just made sure he's not in it. You got this one? And how about this? Jamie Raskin's premature victory lap turns into humiliating defeat. Democrats just can't stop embarrassing themselves, including Jamie Raskin, one of the loudest voices of the radical left. He thought it was time for a victory lap, but oh, no. Except for one thing, Jamie. Except the one thing that he's really winning is a long list of humiliating court defeats. That's right. After years of pushing politically motivated lawfare against our great president Trump and his allies, the left strategy is collapsing under its own weight. You see, Jamie Raskin smugly declared, "We're winning across the board," despite the fact that Democratic-driven legal assaults on Trump, J6 patriots, and conservative causes are getting struck down left and right. From unconstitutional ballot removal schemes to overreaching prosecutions, courts are starting to push back against the left's weaponization of the judicial system. And meanwhile, President Trump, that great man, continues to dominate the political landscape. His support only growing stronger as Americans reject, I should say, these. Are you tired? Are you tired of winning? Johnny Maz, the spaz, ladies and gentlemen, says, no excuses for people not wanting to drive to see your show on Saturday night because of congestion pricing in New York City. It's gone. Thank you, President Trump. And thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Oh, my gosh. What a day. What a day. I did a bit with our good friends, Natalie and Clayton, on Redacted today. Mrs. L did a live at 5 for Wednesdays. Lives at 5s. Wednesday lives. Oh my gosh. Did one today on Tiffany Henyard. Did you see the video I did on Tiffany Henyard? Oh my. Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend and her thugs. I mean, how this woman. We've been doing it all day, my friends. And I'm going to tell you again. And I'm going to say this again. I never thought we would win this much this fast. Sorry, I never did. So my friends, Johnny Mazespaz, Joseph Sola, Spandex, Pilgrim Media, Brad Rung, I want to thank you, not for what you do, not for what you are, but what you appear to be. And I mean that. And that's the most important thing in the world. That it's not anything that you actually are doing. It's what I think you're doing. And that's far more beautiful than the truth. You dig? Saturday night, Cutting Room. I'm going to be there. Make sure you get tickets. Hurry up. It's just around the corner. A night of, oh my gosh, frivolity, mayhem, and mirth. That's right, my friends. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that we are ready to go. We'll see you tomorrow morning, of course. Make sure you stay subscribed to Lionel Nation and Mrs. L at Lynn's Warriors and Lionel Legal, our sister legal station. Until tomorrow, my friends, I wish you a great, wonderful evening. It's colder than a well digger's ass tonight. Let me tell you something. It is cold. We'll see you in the morning. God bless America. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you're doing. Thank you for fighting for us. You are a saint. Until tomorrow, my friends, I always tell you this. I always give you this valedictory, this denouement, so to speak, this valedictory. The monkey's dead. The show's over. Sue you. That's it.